Hello, my name is Kelly Edwards, and this is my PowerPoint presentation for the MT490 Management Capstone Externship. I was in the Human Resources Department, and I was a Human Resource Generalist. The responsibilities for the Human Resource Department was we assisted with and developed the implementation of policies and procedures, recruited new interns into the Kaplan Consulting internship, which was big. I think we improved the number of interns, recruiting the interns coming in by 15. Responsible for onboarding and training new interns, which is what I had a big part in. I was mainly dealing with onboarding, record keeping, and human resources facilitates the orientation. This is the structure of human resources. I put it together the best way I could, as clear as possible. Of course, human resource director. Under those, under the director is the generalist manager and the HR generalist training. And on the recruiting side, of course, you have the recruiting manager, recruiters, coordinators, and at the bottom, files and records coordinator. Responsibilities. This is what I was dealing with. Um, I assisted the general manager, the HR manager, actually, with research and development. Assisted with the welcome packets for the interns. I actually went in and I was given the documents to look over and edit to make sure that if anything needed to be changed or updated, I could go ahead and submit that or request, put my request in of what I think it should be. Of course, it was a collaborative effort. Answer any questions that interns may have. I did get a lot of emails from interns after welcome packets went out. Some of them may have had problems with trying to sign the paperwork, or they didn't get something. Something may not have come through because of the difference in the types of computers. So I was directing interns to the correct people that could help them out. Also answer questions about what time any type of meetings or orientation might be taking place. Edits documents, submits ideas on improving processes and procedures. That was the onboarding documents. Job training supervision. I really wasn't supervising anything, but training. I learned about Google Drive and Podio. I never used either of those before, and I found that you can apply those to real world situations. Um, Especially the Google Drive, because you can share documents in there. You can actually edit them, and actually somebody can go in and look at what you edited without you actually attaching it to something and sending it to them. My experience with the human resource department. Uh, I tell you this, I was glad to be part of the human resources department, because when I first came in, my first week was horrible. And I know I expressed it in some of the discussions I wrote about it, and I did write about it in the first week of my journal. But the thing that I liked the most was that I had a chance to be part of changing that or improving the process, especially the onboarding process and the communication process. I was actually in those meetings and giving ideas and listening to other people's ideas, and it felt good to actually um, be part of something that corrected a problem that where I was part, of I was receiving the bad end or the raw end of the problem. So I was happy to be part of human resources and actually recruit and recruit people. Well, I actually didn't recruit, but to see the interns come in and see what how they reacted to what we corrected. That was some success for me. I well actually got to learn from interns. Of course, a virtual education like this, you're going to get people from all over the place. So, people with different backgrounds, some older, some younger, some people have been successful, some people are just starting out. So it's really interesting to see what type of methods and how they approach different situations. My the education I received from Kaplan that I used for the externship mostly was researching uh, problems. It was easy. It was actually easy to research, especially with keywords. I actually learned from this class, MT490, from Dr. Doyle, from reading on the course homeboard. Uh, all the things that he put out there on researching and how to find things and how to use keywords to type in to find deeper research. Actually, I learned how to present a professional document, of course, with the APA and making sure all my I's are dotted and T's are crossed. And another thing I learned from 490, MT490, is the theories. I really didn't look that up too much previously until I got to this class. So researching the theories for challenges and opportunities actually really opens your eyes and gives you new ideas on how to approach um, challenges. The organizational problem that I wrote about, of course, when my first week was, it was no communication really, a couple emails here and there, no direction. I didn't know where the meeting was. Orientation, I missed orientation. Uh, I saw the email way after, maybe the second week about orientation. So I also didn't have access to my time clock until about the middle of the second week, and I think I signed maybe three or four documents when they were, and I was given my information, but I wasn't getting any feedback or getting access to the things that I needed to get access to. So what that does is it takes away from your focus, and you start having doubts about what you got into when it's unorganized like that. And by reading the discussion boards, I found out I wasn't the only one. So the recommendations to the organizational problem was, of course, improve the communication process, which happened. Schedule more than one orientation meeting, which actually it did happen. I'm not sure if the communication, because of the communication process improving, or the welcome packets being more detailed. Uh, the orientation, most people attended the first orientation meeting. I think it was in the 90 percentile that attended the first orientation meeting. So a lot of times there really it wasn't a need for a second orientation meeting. Develop a training program, which they did, and that's where they had Podio and Google Drive, which helped people out tremendously. You could see on Podio how people were posting, and they figured it out. I think one of the interns found apps on there, how to work apps. Create a comprehensive welcome packet, which we did. Answer incoming interns within a 24-hour period, which I did do that, and pointed them in the right direction and gave them some responses that could help them. Personalize the welcome packet, adding their name. Don't send a generic packet. And I think this is important because it shows incoming interns that they're recognized. It's not just you're not just a number. You're actually um, there to add value to the internship. All right. Benefits of these recommendations: motivation. Interns were more motivated. Have more of a trust in the organization. They are better informed, which means they can, not ask the regular or basic questions, they can go ahead and I guess ask more important questions. I guess no question is not important, but they can ask other questions that could benefit them better, and they could concentrate on their department. Better onboarding process allows it, of course, allows interns to focus on their department. They can make better contributions because they're not worried about their paperwork or their time clocks or what time is this meeting coming up. With all the training and the communication, there's a place where they can go and find their meetings, which was the calendar. They can go and find their meetings every week. And interns will be more engaged in the goals of Kaplan Consulting, which benefits Kaplan Consulting as a whole. And that is the end. Thank you.